Vybz Kartel have officially sourced a massive win. Now, a lawsuit was filed on Vybz Kartel last year, 2025, around in July, right, in the New York Supreme Court. This is a multi-million dollar civil lawsuit case that was filed against Vybz Kartel. Now, why? For concert promotion, visa issued, right, and couple more things. Now, Vybz Kartel is successful and saving his career massively and saving income massively. Now, we are going to explain to you why we say saving his career and his income massively, right? So we'll get down more deeper down into this thing and make you can understand a little bit about the case. Now, we'll take a break and we're going to come right back.
Anybody when you try and get to me, I'm on a service.
Big up on yourself. Welcome back. Now, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn that post notification bell on, and make sure say leave a comment on the video and leave a thumbs up. Invite a friend over to the channel also. My people, the lawsuit was filed by concert promoters and business partners connected to Vybz Kartel US performance. The claim was brought to the New York Supreme Court, which is actually the main trial court in New York. They accuse Vybz Kartel and a promoter agency of action that allegedly harm their business. Allegedly, right? What the lawsuit claim? Now, the promoter argue that Vybz Kartel and his associate breach agreement contract relates to promoting concert in the US, infringed with business agreement tried to title is O1B visa, a US visa for artists with international recognition, right? Are them acknowledged internationally, right? So most dancehall artists would actually use the O1B visa, right? So also them cause loss financially, massive loss financially, right? Connecting to plan shows and promotion. The lawsuit reportedly sourced millions of dollars in damage. So basically what I'm trying to say is that them are trying to sue Vybz Kartel for millions of dollars. Why? Because they were supposed to be the one to do the promotion in the US of Vybz Kartel. They were supposed to earn back money, because that was a part of the agreement to help Vybz Kartel get the O1B visa. According to the lawsuit documents, these people that actually file a lawsuit against Vybz Kartel is the one that actually sponsored Vybz Kartel to get here. And a part of that sponsored agreement that they come up with, Vybz Kartel would sign a contract deal with them stating that, okay, they're the one that responsible for doing promotion within the US and all of that stuff. So they would earn a percentage from Vybz Kartel. You understand? With every promotion they do. So basically, they must say them lost everything because Vybz Kartel turned to somebody else instead of working with them. You understand? Now, why the visa issue matter, right? To perform in the US, foreign entertainers often need an O1B visa, which is guaranteed to international recognition performance, right? When don't know, say Vybz Kartel already international. You understand what I mean? So Vybz Kartel would fit in that. Most dancehall artists would fit in that range, right? There are many different visas that artists can actually work on, but this one is kind of different. You see me? The lawsuit argued that certain action related to Vybz Kartel visa and planned performance violate agreement tied to promoting these show. Promoter claim these action cost them money from cancelled or disrupted event. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was only one show that was cancelled for Vybz Kartel, I think, and that was the one in Texas, I think, right? That was cancelled in the US. Separate from that, the lawsuit in Trinidad, which he got $1.3 million, which he was supposed to get 1.5, and he got $1.3 million. He didn't show up for that one. So I don't know if they're actually counting that one in it too. You understand? But I think that's the only show that I know Vybz Kartel actually got cancelled on him. I don't know if there's any other more. If there's any, wanna make me know down in the comment section. You understand? But I didn't see any more, right? Now, the court decision on March 3rd, 2026. Listen up. A judge in New York Supreme Court ruled in Vybz Kartel favor. Key point of ruling: the judge granted a motion to dismiss the lawsuit, right? And to dismiss with prejudice, right? That means the plaintiff, which is the person that is suing Vybz Kartel, cannot file the same lawsuit again. That means that them can't bring it back up none at all. It dead completely. You know, you could have go on some retrial and actually try if you retry the case or whatever, right? Or appeal the case, as they would say. Well, in this case, they cannot. It dead completely, right? So whatever losses that them claim them have, them just have to suffer the loss. You can't do nothing, right? This is considered a complete legal victory for Vybz Kartel. Now, Vybz Kartel legal team argued the claims had no legal base and asked the court to throw the case out. Period. The judge agreed and dismissed, right? Now, remember this. If Vybz Kartel did lose this case, this would have cost Vybz Kartel millions of dollars. No cap. Millions of dollars. It would have hurt Vybz Kartel massively. A lot of them might say, boy, no, Vybz Kartel have whole heap of money and whatever. Me I tell you no. In a reality, if Vybz Kartel lose this, it would have hurt him massively. You know, mind sharp, him probably would have sell them two house there. No cap. I don't want to nothing say I don't know bad mind thing and a jealousy thing. No. Me I tell you the straight up truth. If him they lose this. You understand? Another thing, if him they lose this, that means say every show where am I going to do in the US moving on. It could end up after you pay them people are staying away now. You understand? Because him have the automatically they would have say the contract is legit. You understand? And Vybz Kartel wouldn't want to breach the contract again because them people are done win already. You see me I say? So if them they win, it would have hurt Vybz Kartel massively. Me I tell you now, wickedly, it would have hurt Vybz Kartel. You understand? So this is a great victory for Kartel. You understand? Save him career, save billions of dollars. You see me I say? This is a massive win for Vybz Kartel. So there's still one case left, which you don't know that filed by Jacko in a Trinidad, right? We don't know that one I go yet, but we know that one is leave where Jacko is filing, I think, suing Vybz Kartel for like $7 million, right? Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, $7.3 million he's suing Vybz Kartel for. You understand? Now, a lot of people was mixing up the Jacko case with this case. They are two different cases. This case in New York actually filed from July 2025, right? We recently see Jacko actually file his. So there are two different cases, two different issues, right? This is actually a company or an agency that the Vybz Kartel work with to sponsor him to come into the US, right? Because a visa like this, the O1B visa, you would need sponsor. So Vybz Kartel couldn't sponsor himself. He would have to need somebody from the US, like a US citizen or a US citizen company, you know, a US citizen that own a company. You understand what I mean? Would have hire him through the company or support or through themselves to say, yes, him a go come, him a go perform for us and all of these things. You understand? Just like a regular work permit or a work visa, where you would apply for the work visa, but somebody would have sponsor you. You get what I mean? If you come work on a hotel program and all of these things. So it's kind of the similar, but in the artist range, this one. You understand? So Vybz Kartel was being sponsored here, and these people decide, say, yo, here we go on. Vybz Kartel literally not pay our money. We want back some money. We have to make back some money. Vybz Kartel make ton load of money. We no make none. We need back some money. And they were going after Vybz Kartel for millions and millions of dollars. You understand that we're not talking about Jamaican dollars. We're talking about US dollars. That would have hurt Vybz Kartel massive. Like massive, massive.